Manor Farm was a place of sorrow. The animals toiled relentlessly under the cruel rule of Mr. Jones. He was a harsh master, often neglecting their needs and leaving them hungry. The animals yearned for a better life, one free from whips and endless labor. One day the animals gathered in the barn. They were drawn together by a shared sense of injustice. The animals grumbled amongst themselves, their discontent growing. Something had to change. Life under Mr. Jones had become unbearable. The animals were exhausted, their spirits crushed. Hope seemed like a distant dream. Old Major, the wise old pig, addressed the assembled animals. He spoke of a dream, a vision of a farm run by animals for animals. He called for a revolution, urging them to fight for their freedom. He taught them a song, Beasts of England, which became an anthem of their burgeoning revolution. The animals listened intently, their eyes shining with newfound hope. The animals, inspired by Old Major's vision, rose up against Mr. Jones. Led by the cunning pigs, Snowball and Napoleon, they drove the farmer out. The revolution was swift and decisive. The animals were finally free, celebrating their victory. So, the pigs, with their superior intellect, took charge. They formulated the 7 commandments of animalism, which were, the principles upon which their new society would be based. All animals are equal was the most important rule of all. The 7 commandments were painted on the barn wall for everyone to see. They served as a constant reminder of the principles that had guided their rebellion. The animals really embraced the commandments, believing that they held the key to a brighter future. The animals worked together, sharing both the burdens and rewards of their labor. For a time, life on Animal Farm was good. The dream of equality seemed well within reach. Snowball, the more idealistic pig, had grand visions for Animal Farm. He wanted to build a windmill to generate electricity, which would make life easier for everyone. Napoleon, however, craved power and opposed Snowball's plans. Snowball spent hours designing the windmill, his mind just ablaze with ideas. He truly believed that technology could liberate the animals from their toil. Napoleon, on the other hand, saw the windmill as a threat to his authority. The animals were conflicted. Snowball's ideas were exciting, but Napoleon's charm and cleverness were tough to ignore. Trouble started, and the animals were no longer getting along like before. Secretly, Napoleon had been training a litter of puppies to be his personal guard dogs. The animals, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows, went about their daily lives. They were blind to the sinister forces that were gathering strength, ready to shatter their hard-won freedom. One fateful day, as the animals gathered to vote on the windmill, Napoleon unleashed his dogs. They chased Snowball off the farm, terrifying the other animals into submission. Napoleon was now the undisputed leader. Snowball, caught off guard, had no chance. He fled for his life, disappearing into the woods, never to be seen again. The animals, scared and silent, watched as Napoleon took over. With Snowball gone, Napoleon consolidated his power. He put an end to the democratic meetings and declared himself the only ruler of Animal Farm. The dream of equality was fading fast, replaced by a new form of dictatorship. Please subscribe to Wisdom Through Life Stories at Life Stories 2025.